Hi beautiful people, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by. So imagine this, you only have 10 minutes to get your makeup done for Thanksgiving Sunday, but you're on a time crunch. You're wondering, what product do I even need to use? What step can I skip? Which ones are actually necessary if I still want my makeup to look so nice? Well, don't worry, I'm your girl. I'll be dropping my makeup tips here. So I'm skipping a foundation brush and I'm blending my foundation out really well with a damp beauty blender, making sure everything melts seamlessly into my skin. I don't like a cakey finish, so I take my time blending because a well blended base honestly makes all the difference. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. I only use one that is about a shade lighter than my skin tone because I just want to brighten the areas light naturally hits my face. Basically my T-zone, that's my under eye, the bridge of my nose, my forehead and my chin. Nothing too dramatic, just enough to bring dimension back into my face. Now, I know a lot of people like to use cream contour and cream blush and they absolutely look beautiful. But because we are trying to save time, we are going straight with a powder contour and powder blush. Trust me, they still get the job done and they are much quicker when you're working on only 10 minutes. Anyway, once that's done, I move on to a quick nude contour, nothing too dramatic as well. Then I add my pink blush to bring some warmth into my face. After that, I set everywhere I applied my concealer. Since my T-zone is where I tend to get the oiliest, I make sure I press a little extra powder into those areas. You can see how smooth my face looks already, no harsh lines whatsoever. Then I move on to my brows. I like to keep them simple and natural. I use a spoolie to first brush them upward so I can easily trace my lines. I start outlining them from the tail and gradually work up my way towards the front because I like the front of my brows to look softer and less harsh. To clean them up, I only conceal the underneath of my brows and I use a foundation instead of a lighter concealer. I found that the foundation blends into my skin much more effortlessly, which saves me time. I conceal with a precise angle brush and I clean off with a fluffy brush. I also don't conceal the top of my brows. That's one of the reasons I always make sure my brow pencil is nice and sharp before I start. It helps me get a cleaner line from the beginning so I don't even have to spend time correcting them later. For my eyes, I'm keeping things nice and simple with a brown eyeshadow. Brown is one of those shades that is timeless, effortless and practically goes with almost every outfit. Then I'm adding just a touch of gold shimmer to the center of my lid. It takes just a few seconds and it instantly brightens the eyes and makes the whole look feel a little more polished without adding extra work. Now for eyeliner, that one step that still manages to scare me every single time. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Just use different shades of red and I'm using one to line my outer lips and the other one for the inner corners. The excess around my edges, I'm using my foundation instead of a concealer because I don't want the edges to look too bright. I prefer everything to blend naturally into my skin. Then I finish everything off with my setting spray and my locking spray. Now while that is drying up, I apply my highlighter. So that's that for my makeup. Thank you so much for staying with me. God bless you and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.